Welcome to another episode of Flavor Judge, where I, just for the fun of it, examine a magic card and judge whether or not, from a lore perspective, it accurately represents the character or event it depicts. For years, Kaalia of the Vast has been one of the most popular commanders for EDH. With almost 2,000 decks, she's one of the top 50 most popular commanders of all time, and is the third most popular Mardu commander. This is in no small part thanks to her impressive ability to call in powerful allies whenever she attacks. But is this mighty power true to her abilities in the story? Or is it just a case of the card being carelessly creative with her capabilities? Let's find out. Kaalia, born Leah, is a young girl from Alara whose family and neighbors are taken captive to serve as sacrifices in a ritual that would awaken the demon Neferox. Kaalia attempted to stop the ritual, but would fail. Neferox awakens, and all that she knew was lost. Kaalia would swear her vengeance there and then, and would not rest until the demon was destroyed. In the story, Kaalia is known as a stone killer, a type of mage with the ability to break apart stone with ease. While younger, she was known only to reduce pebbles and other small stones to dust. But it's been said that with time, she would be able to demolish castles. This is an interesting ability that might be flavorfully tied to artifact destruction in some way, but let's see what her card has to show for it. Kaalia of the Vast is a legendary creature, human cleric, that costs 1 generic mana and 1 mana each of white, black, and red. She's a 2/2 with flying, as well as a unique ability. Whenever Kaalia of the Vast attacks an opponent, you can put an angel, a demon, or a dragon creature from your hand onto the battlefield attacking alongside her. This ability doesn't reference her title as Stone Killer at all, and her power to call allies to her aid doesn't seem to be based on her appearance in the story. In fact, if it weren't for her flavor text, I'd be tempted to believe that this is a different character altogether. This card is extremely unfaithful to the character we've seen so far in the Magic storyline. Now, there was a commander blurb for the character that ties into the card a bit more, but it mentions a wholly different backstory for Kaalia and seems to have been retconned away by her own actual backstory, the Stone Killer, which was released in 2 parts a year later. Now, one would think that, since her story was released later, it would be easy to tie the lore to the cardboard. This seems to not have been the case, and we have here a clear example of a card that does not represent the story at all. Or perhaps we have an example of a story that doesn't represent the card. Either way, I'm sad to say that this card is a flavor fail. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.